I mean, how does it do against Lessons, though? Like, you have to play a deck that can't lose to Lessons. Is that possible? I mean, I don't hate it. I definitely don't hate it. Did you change the mana base at all? Balfa, is there any consideration to playing red at this point? Instead of wagon? Just play red. Because you're just splashing green anyways. What even has the best win rate against Lessons? Just mono red? I think so. No, probably not mono red. How would this look if we just took out the green for a moment and put red in? Red for Abrade. You haven't thought of red? It is a color in Magic. You can also play Harmless Offering if you want to. You don't really need to, but you can. Yeah, you'd have to lower the curve a little bit. I agree. You could play a card like Kefka though. And just be more control, yeah. What else would even play in red? Like, what does red even give you access to at this point? Now do we put FOMO in? No. Don't think you need FOMO. Firelord Azula. Well, we could try to do, okay. I have an idea. Why don't we try Siege in this version? Play Riddlers. And just lower the curve a lot. Riddler, Vestige, Gambits. Falcon as your creatures. Siege with Kefka, yeah. Can even play Slasher. Slasher's like not a bad card. And then lower the curve a lot. No consults. No meringue. Maybe one copy of meringue. Probably not playing all this. You want to play more like 1-for-1 removal spells. Slasher just gets exiled. Oh yeah, that's true. You can't play Slasher. Fair. Fair enough. Tough but fair. Nowhere to run is fine. Play. I mean, what card do we want to play though? If you're gonna play Siege, like what's good with Siege here? Yeah, I probably do need Sozin. You're right. Day of Black Sun anyways. Maybe. Oh yeah, you could play Pyroclasm. Three Pyroclasm, 4 Abrades? I mean, I think you do want all the Abrades. Strategic Betrayal. Is Vocalist still bad even in this? Probably? Unfortunately? Yeah, probably. You could play Azula though. Azula doesn't do anything with in this deck, right? I mean, both Azula. This is only when it enters, and this is when she attacks. Copy target spell. Maybe. Probably not, though. This deck definitely wants Terminus. No, not a flush for her, I agree. This might even be a 2 of. You don't have to play 4 of. Can we add Beseech? How can we add Beseech? I don't think you want Beseech. I think it's just Kefka, Riddler, and then 26 lands probably, yeah. Yeah, I don't think you want Meringue anymore. And basically your card advantage is Riddler, Greed's Gambit, and Vestige, yeah. Which is honestly enough. We can try it like this. Alright, fix the mana base a little. So alright, we get Steam Vents. You can play Cori Mountain. And you can play Village actually, which is very nice. Where is it? Nightclub. Nightclub. Maybe 4 up. I have to. Excuse me. Wow, that was so loud. Realm of Koh? I don't think you want to do Realm of. Oh, maybe with Siege, yeah. Yeah, you could play maybe one copy. I mean, this might be too many. We'll see though. One village is out on the sideboard, right? Probably don't need the Cori Mountain. Maybe though. 24 lands. Reef. Steam Vents. The hell, why is that not working? Oh, because Steam Vents not legal, right? That's why. Always forget. Okay, so 4 copies of Watery Grave, 4 nightclubs, 2 mountains, probably too many islands, but maybe you want 3. And this is 25 lands with 11 red sources. I think you probably want the Verge. I guess you can't play Agnikella. I don't think you should, at least. This is 26 lands. This is kind of okay. This is too many blue sources. We don't need this many blue sources. Could easily play some black-red sources. No Ugin. You could play 1 Ugin. You probably don't need it, though. We're not ramping. Not really, at least. We have only just Terminus. Are we better off with Multiversal Passage and starting it rather than all these basics? Well, you're playing Virtual and Fabled Passage. Or sorry, Virtue of Knowledge and Fabled Passage. But you don't need this many basics. You could take out some basics in this version because you're not playing. You can play 2 of each. Passage, you think? Green cards, Pulse, Reclamations. So we want to add what? Some more Pyroclasm maybe? And what else is good that's red at this point? Let's see. Yeah, you could do Fire Magic. Still on lands. Yeah, you could do Fire Magic. Maybe just a 4th Pyroclasm. And probably want Day of Black Sun still, or just more stuff. Versus aggro. Anything that destroys artifacts at this point? Some hand hate? Yeah, you could play some duress. Hey, hey. Overwhelming Surge. Hey, I got 0 point ballad on side, remove it. You don't like it? There's enough mass removal. Oh yeah, we could play the mass removal artifact, but I was mostly thinking about the thing that kills Monument. No, there is one that's the mass removal artifact. It's Exile, but yeah, that's just why you're not seeing it. Figure out what it's called, but oh yeah, we don't need 0 point ballad. Yeah, we have fire magic. I agree. Okay. Is this deck playable at all? Maybe. It might be. You probably need like more graveyard stuff or tactics or something. Yeah, Ruinous Rampage. I don't think we want it though. Alright, we'll try this. This is quite thrown together. Oh, yeah, I wanted to do the other verges, I think, right? The black-red verge over the blue one, probably. Because this gives us red and this gives us black, which helps us a little bit more. Late, but I don't mind. It's getting late, but I don't mind. I don't know if I want the two Annuls, but maybe. Let's try it. Sultai Vestige. Let's call this Grixis Vestige Gambito. Yeah, yeah. Hey, hey. Hold on. Hold. Hold. I think against control we can actually play slashers in the sideboard. We just don't bring in against the techniques. Because it is a really, really good card. And we have Frostcliff Siege. We need Kefka art. So let's make some space for it against control by taking out. Let's play 3 copies. Maybe 2 copies. Probably need the end too. No, I don't. Nah, it's fine. We'll leave it. Is power better than fire magic? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. At least main deck. Yeah, I mean clearly versus Cub on the draw, right? Is it ever just Azula or something? Like some sort of way that to not only win with Gambits? Human Wizard, Riddler, Eldrazi. Yeah, we do also win with Siege. True. True. Alright, let's take out tactics. Alright, sure, let's try it. Siege Sozin is interesting. I don't know how much Sozin is playable. No, Sozin is really good with no ramp. We still have Virtue and Terminus, so we do have some access to ramp. And we have 26 lands. I think it's good. Did I not update? Okay. We have no way to discard. I'll just play this. Oh, I forgot a card we should definitely play. We should play Legend of Kurik here. Yeah, we should play Legend of Kurik. It works really well with the Siege, and it's just like a good value card with Vestige. Maybe over Kefka. Alright, we're cooking, we're cooking. We are cooking! Alright, to focus on colors. Our requirements is only 1 red. So that's fine. Alright. Alright, Balfa, you work on that while I play this match. Hey, what's up, Adam? Yeah, last video was with your deck. That's how we do it. Alright, let's do this. Should we just hit Harmonizer or whatever? Or just hardcast Vestige? Honestly, both are fine. Oh, hello. That's what it was. Yeah, I'm gonna play Vestige. Is this for my exes to do what you've done me? Okay. There's the wagon, which we can kill. Okay. What are we gonna do here? I think we want to lead with just Strategic Betrayal here. That's a Plains, by the way. I literally didn't even notice. Yeah, we'll just attack for 7. Yep. Can Abrade the wagon. And we can play Nowhere to Run to protect it from some sort of hexproof shenanigans, which is kind of hilarious. Hilarious. You know, it's a fun card. Abrade. Raid. Out of the time. Yeah, let's go with Falcon here. Yeah, Pony got wrecked there. Definitely. So I can draw a bunch of cards if we need to. Can just give them like nowhere to run and a land and draw, then attack, get back our lands. Which is, I think, the most likely play. Because then they also have to chump block or double block. Okay. The eye of the tiger. Give me back my land. Yeah, well, let's just kill this with Pyroclasm and this. Virtue Riddler. I think I like Riddler here. Draw card? Nah. Kind of cooking here. Alright, versus green deck. Strategic Betrayal. Are they cubbing? I mean, I don't know. This version seems way easier on the mana. It's also easier on the heart when it's easier on the mana. Alright, let's do Annul. Maybe. Actually, do I do Annul? So what cards are bad here? I feel like Kefka is not good. I think Kefka shouldn't be in our deck. Actually, I think it should be Legend of Kurik. But instead, Pyroclasms, I don't know, like we haven't seen elves or just sell wagons and harmonizers, but there is a chance. Yeah, Annul, you're right, Ascension as well, plus wagon. Nowhere to run seems kind of poor. Pyroclasms and Cubs is enough for this. Overwhelming Surge as well. It's a lot of removal. Do we need the Day of Black Sun? I don't think so. I'm debating if we should just have slashers, because they're not going to play a lot of removal. Slasher Frostcliff Siege is just game. 27 seconds? Can maybe trim a Riddler. Alright, we'll try it. Now you know it. In no time, low, 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 low. Okay. We'll keep. It's a bit weak. We have a lot of blue sources. A lot of blue sources. In fact, most of our lands are blue. 2 lands, double Abrade. I mean, this is colorless. So, at worst, if we have 5 mana, we can play Riddler or something. Vestige. Yikes. Abrade that. No, stop it. That's a lot of damage. They missed the point, right? If they would have plussed both and then triple, double, we would have been at like 12. It's 12. Damn. Now Braid's out of sync too. Sucks. What do I do here? No plays? Like I could play Falcon and chump block. Alright, they got it. They're just gonna go for it. We're gonna waste time. I think it's still fine. We're good. We just kept a bad hand there. Didn't get there. Is what it is. Bad happens to you. Much better. This hand functions. Hidden Nursery. Could probably cycle one of them. Bad happens to you. Alright, I guess I should Pyroclasm here. They don't seem to have Landwar Elf. So, also just trading 1 for 1 is probably fine with our hand. Oh? I'll go for it. Are we going to lose? I could just do land. We have triple Falcon. If we don't draw Falcon, we'll lose, but I think I'll go for it. Alright, we drew Falcon. Yay. Like yeah. Like yeah. Yeah. You don't think we need to be greedy? I'll just allow it. Well, we also have a lot of power, but we have a lot of power. We also have a lot of card advantage in hand too. So maybe it is okay to survive that way. Like maybe we don't end up dying immediately. Yeah, I kind of agree, but in other format like Legacy and Vintage, if you're mulligan to get a combo hand, is just too potent. Are you talking about the mulligan rule? I don't think you can play a Greed's Gambit deck without being greedy. Well, we have... Okay, maybe we need a Harmless Offering. Maybe we need one copy. But like, it's not... What I was using hyperbole when I was saying if we don't hit Falcon, we lose. Because we can still hit, like, Frostcliff Siege, and then just hit them for 9 plus Riddler 14, and they're basically dead. So... Yeah, I know. You were responding to something else. I agree. Yeah, I understand. I understand. But my point is that we were not actually just dead. We have a lot of things to do. So it's Siege or Falcon would work. Gotta be careful not to attack with Falcon. I've learned that mistake. It's a party in the USA. Harmless Offering I kind of hate as it can be a dead card in hand. I mean, so is Falcon, most of the time. Yeah, I think we just play a Vestige here. We could die to Harmonize plus Fabled Passage here. Oh, that might be enough. Damn. Maybe. We have a blocker. We have 9 block. We were dead to explore fetch Fabled Passage though. Yeah, Harmless Falcon is not actually dead. I agree. It's not actually dead. Okay, so this is not lethal. This is... We can just block like this. I mean, I don't really need to not take extra 4. Yeah, sure. Vestige, Riddler, Slasher? There's probably a Vestige here. Is Riddler lethal? I mean, they're just dead anyways. But yes, it is. It would have been. Alright. Okay, let's add Legend of Kurik and slow it the game down a little bit. I think we have too much expensive stuff. Like, you could even play Stab or Torch would both be fine, but Pyroclasm just seems better. Like, most decks don't have access to Pyroclasm, or good access, because they're playing, like, Llanowar Elves and their own cubs. So you can play Torch or something, but in this deck, Pyroclasm is just amazing. That's a scary one. Tidebinder Gambito is not good news for us. But you know what is good news? Kaido on Gambit. Kill Kaido. We have double blue, we have double black. I don't think it matters. Yeah, whatever. Expect the unexpected, opponent. Not the best of hands here, but should have seen that coming. We're gonna lose all our creatures soon. Whatever, just get rid of a land. I actually don't think this play. I would never make this play if they didn't have a Kaido. Like, I would have just played Legend of Kurik, because that is actually way better for us, but. Yeah, we could play Drawing Siege or just Legend of Kurik. But yeah. Are they just timing themselves out? They're that tilted? What? Okay, that... I feel like they could have won this game. Alright. Not sure what that was. We have no answers to Kaido, by the way. That's probably... We should maybe play Bitter Triumph here in this deck. Yeah, we should probably play, like, 2 Bitter Triumph somewhere. You can play 1 copy of the end, but you should probably play Bitter Triumph. Maybe just over the Nowhere to run. Do we even sideboard? I mean, maybe Day of Black Sun is a little bit better than Abrade. Strategic Betrayal to exile some stuff? I don't know. I guess Day of Black Sun and Annul? Let's try that. Bring in the Annul for the curiosity. Sure. So why don't we go? We're only playing 2 Frostcliff Sieges. Yeah, only 2 of them. It's a good draw. Yeah, maybe we should bring in the slashers. I don't know. Our opponent didn't see a whole lot. They're gonna have removal. Sheesh. Yeah, we cannot play this against Tidebinder, so we just have to go this, I guess, and ward. Okay. So maybe now we can play Gambit. Or try to. Let's just attack. Try to race. We can play more Gambits and win. Discarding, sacrificing, so probably don't need the other siege, is my guess. Gambit trying to be a black overlord of the Mistwars? Yeah. A little bit. That is exactly what it's trying to do. Is it a good strategy? I don't know. What are we doing here, by the way? What is this play of ours? What is our idea in this situation, in this fine establishment? We can't play another Gambit because they have Tidebinder. I could play Vestige and then leave up Abrade. I think that's the best play. And just try to get in there for damage. It is a lot of damage. They just take it. And then Gambit in play. I mean, are they really not going to do anything? They might just Vestige the Gambit. Or sorry, Tidebinder the Gambit. Alright, we're going to discard a Gambit here. Sacrifice a Vestige. They didn't do it. Guess we'll get a land into play. Interesting. They didn't even Sanctuary. Like what? The hell's going on? This means that we just have lethal off the bat? Yeah, we win. LOL. Gambit kill you. Okay. That was cool. Or off Falcon. Yeah, well they're yeah, or off Falcon. True. We're winning. Yeah, this is kind of good. There's the Virtue. Nice, nice. Only awkward part about you change the sideboard a bit. What should I change? Yeah, I mean we definitely can. Hold on. So I want to play Abrade. Yeah, all right, we're gonna play Abrade. The next turn we're gonna Fabled Passage the Virtue. So versus this deck, well, I guess that's like the worst Abrade target ever. Might still do it though. What is this? Relic? I'll just let it happen. Bounce deck? Yeah, which is maybe Portal? They usually aren't playing Teamer though. But if they basics this or Portal it, then I can bury it, so it's fine. Badger Mole Cub. I guess I have to Abrade in response. So they can't play Relic. No passage for us yet. Maybe they use Spectral Restitching? Yeah, possibly. Oh, I messed that up. We could have got a tapped, 2 untapped lands, but we're not using it anyways, so it doesn't matter too much, but I did mess that up. Yeah, overcommit, please. Overcommit more and more. Any more overcommitments? That's not really. That doesn't really count. Nightclub might be good with Triumph and some looting. Yeah, we should play. We should definitely play Bitter Triumphs. Add a meringue and a fire magic inside. Okay. Reasonable. Reclamation. Wait. Anything for love. Shame Nightclub doesn't work well with Gambit EOT. Yeah. Yo, Mayhem is just so bad. Mayhem is just terrible mechanic. It really is. Just atrocious. Fermenting causes trigger ability. Alright, let's do this. Oh, Mayhem is like a joke of a mechanic. Yeah, I think I'm fine betrayaling here. We have a pretty loaded graveyard. Not really. Eh. Spider-Man expansion have to do with lore. Can't have it same as Madness. Yeah, they could have made it a little bit better. Or they could have pushed some of the cards to make them playable. Just nothing is playable. Ooh, hello. I do like that. I will take both. Probably just another Sozin turn. Try to grab like a... I should maybe play a land here. Yeah, I should play a land. Won't do that. You guys are about to see the power of Legend of Frostcliff Siege. Yeah, we Abrade in response, right? Or maybe we destroy the artifact in response, actually. I should probably just kill it. It's close, but they can play 2 spells, but which would be unlucky. Unlucky. Doesn't a Abrade in response kind of kill them? Well, they still draw 1 card instead of 2 cards. But the Flood Caller becomes a 3/3. Could be a lot of damage. The Flood Caller is really the Flood Caller is really important for them, right? So okay. Yeah, I think we just named Flood Caller. Songs, Torch. Vitality. They have Siege, Relics, Thundertrap, Buttermount, or Cubs, Reclamation, Stone Chasers, Songs. So they're not playing. They're just playing Relic for another card to bounce, I guess. Okay. And they can sack it with Torch too, which is pretty cool. Rude. Rude. Frostcliff Siege with Sozin is pretty nice too. We just get to attack on the same turn. Wherever I'm with you. I don't know. There might be a reason to play lands. Gambit, I guess. Gambit's kind of game over, but. Nothing Gambit about this match. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what we do. Just Grixis. Vestige. Okay. Well, Annul. Fire Magic, Day of Black Sun, Sozin. Cards do we not want? I feel like Betrayal is not the best, but like you are able to kill the other creatures and then play this on Vitality. I mean, Nowhere to Run sucks. Wherever I'm with you. Always wherever I'm with you. Abrade seems like better than, or sorry, Abrade is maybe worse than Nowhere to Run because you have knowledge. Knowledge and Falcon. Yeah, true. I could just take out the other Abrades. Like we have Fire Magic, Pyroclasm, and Day of Black Sun. Seems fine. Home is wherever I'm with you. Oh, this is quite a hand. Quite a hand. Okay. I just have to do it, right? Yeah, I think I do. Okay. Our opponent's deck is cute. Like, the Relic is a pretty cool idea. It's a little slow, but it's a cool idea. It's very grindy. Also, having a good card to sack to Torch with Torch is really nice, too. Is it just Gambit here? Keep up fire magic? Nah. Why? Why? I mean, if they go off fully, like... Do I get rid of Siege? Maybe I get rid of both Falcons. Then Gambits is always going to be bad. It's probably fine. And Fire Magic. I feel like it's Siege, hold up Fire Magic. I don't think it's any slower than just Gambit. Yeah, maybe. I mean, we certainly got punished for it. But that punishment was going to be severe. Always. Like, pretty uncommon that we're going to get to do the whole thing and not get punished if they have Heritage Reclamation in hand. They can Vitality, sack their own Vitality, kill the trainer, or yeah. Sure. I was thinking of a Devere version where you can play Balance, Falcon, Gambit, and Beseech. Yeah, but Dimir, you lose red, so you don't get to play Siege. And you don't get to play Abrade and Pyroclasm. That's kind of sucky. Now they can get Heritage Reclamation. Yep. Yeah, I'll just force out a reclamation this way. Which is fine, I guess. Just play Sozin here. We got 4 Riddlers we can draw, and 3 Vestige. So, that'd be pretty good. Yep. Like, we're playing red here to metagame against the Monuments and the Cubs. Like, red is the best color against that, because you get Abrade and Pyroclasm. Their own Frostcliff Siege, okay. Damage, yep. Gambit time? We have no Falcons. We have 2 Falcons in the graveyard, is the issue with this. So, Would really like to draw, like, maybe just win through Riddlers off the Gambit. May just have to do this for 3. Pass. Oh, they didn't sack the relic. Interesting. I would have been. Shit. So many threats. We take 9 here? That's not good. Or I guess 7. Okay. No consideration of Annul on Vitality. So the reason I didn't do it is because that talent equals a Heritage Reclamation, and that kills us off with the Gambit. So I felt like we just needed to either draw another Day of Black Sun or Sozin and survive that way. I don't know. My mic is peaking a little. How bad is it? Seems like it's fine. Might just be the way I was speaking right now. Let's see. They left up Torch. Just goes buzzy at your loudest parts. Is it maybe because I was too close to the mic? Probably just don't need to be as close, is my guess. I can try to unplug it, replug it in. Sometimes that works. Is that better now? Do you end up getting a new graphics card? Seamstrix looks more stable. We got a new encoder, a new GPU, and also new router. So yeah, we did a lot of updating to the computer. I don't think I sideboard here much. We could bring in the village, they have negate. I could bring in a third Sozin, not bring in Slasher. I could take out 1 Gambit. Let's do that. Your girlfriend also moved to your parents' place? No, she's back in Spain with her family, spending the holidays there. All right. No round. Oh, there's Ral. We don't have a lot of answers for Ral. In this list, in this version, at least. Not a lot at all. Yeah. I don't think we Gambit here. I think we just get a land. Team Marauders tends to have a good matchup versus Gambit. Oh yeah. No, they're gonna... Vitality is a huge problem here. They have a good curve though. Yeah, I just have to hope they don't have negate. I could play Vestige. And then if that ever goes away, then we just can power through the negate. Nah, I think we just have to go negate here. Or sorry, Rise, and hope they don't have negate. Although they pretty clearly do. I don't think we're winning the game. If they do have it anyways. Tidebinder. Intrusion. That's not the worst case scenario. Definitely not the worst case scenario. There she goes again. 2 cards in hand, they didn't do much last turn. They didn't even talent anything back. They're plussing on Ral. Makes me think they have another Ral. She goes. I could play Teamer and then Riddler. Or I could just play Vestige next turn. Siege and Riddler is a lot of damage. Yeah. Also Vestige is a lot of damage though. I think we just Vestige here. And next turn do it. Because then we have an 8 power Trampler. Which really does a lot of damage to Ral. Yeah, okay. A lot of mana, a lot of cards with the Ral here, potentially. There she goes. There she goes again. Lands? Oh, is this songs? Another Ral. Okay. There she goes again. Please miss. They haven't missed on basics yet. Heritage Reclamation. Or Bushwhack. Probably Reclamation. You. Know that I can use somebody. Yeah. We're dead, aren't we? No, we can Gambit. There's no trample yet. Wow. This game is pretty sick. If they don't have Heritage Reclamation. Yeah. Are they dead? Hold on. They might be dead if I take this damage. Hold on. I drew a land, so we can go Frostcliff, which is 6, plus double Riddler. We have enough blue. Which is 16 damage. So, yeah, they're dead. Okay. Yep, take 15. Someone like you. Whoa. Whoa. Just make sure we have double blue. Hee hee. What a victory. If you just play it pretty slow with the Gambit there, that was sick.